I'm Dr. Stan Dawson, and I'm the director of the Academy of Somatic Healing Arts, which we call ASHA, School of Massage. And I want to welcome you to a little intro video on our whole health coaching program. This video is going to be about the physiology of stress. One of the courses in the program, Whole Health Coaching, is the psychology of stress. So this is just to give you a taste of the kind of material that you're going to get in the program, but not the exact same stuff. So first of all, I want you to know that the whole concept of stress was developed by a Canadian medical doctor named Hans Selye. And when I was in chiropractic college in the 70s, Hans Selye was still alive, and he spoke at a conference that our student council put on about his research. And as an endocrinologist, he was studying the body chemistry, and one thing that he observed is that animals seem to have a similar reaction to stress no matter what the particular kind of stress was. So he observed that there were three main things that animals developed, a triad of symptoms, and one was stomach ulcers, and the second was enlargement of the adrenals, and the third was atrophy of the immune system organs, the spleen, the thymus, and the lymph nodes. So the triad that Selye observed was ulcers in the stomach, an enlargement of the adrenals, and an atrophy to the immune system organs, thymus, spleen, and lymph glands. Now, this was a unique discovery in physiology because normally if there was a disease named, it had a particular cause. One named syndrome, or one disease. And here, Selye found multiple causes, all had the same result. So he called it the general adaptative syndrome, which is GAS, gas. No relation to indigestion. General adaptative syndrome was Selye's contribution to physiology, a very unique discovery. What he also did in his research is he established that no matter what the stressor was, which is the thing that creates this triad of symptoms, it could be heat, it could be cold, it could be electric shock, it could be variations in light, it could be a sound-based stress, it could be a threat to survival, it could be starvation, it could be fatigue from overactivity. The little animals were subjected to any number of different stressors, and then when they performed autopsies on the little bodies, they found these same three symptoms. Now then they also, Selye discovered that there were three stages to the general adaptative syndrome. And those three stages are the alarm stage, the adaptation stage, and the exhaustion stage. Now in the first stage, an alarm, you get the triad of symptoms, and the adrenals have a particular function that relates to the sympathetic nervous system. It's kind of like the turbo booster for the sympathetic nervous system. When you are under stress and you go into what most people know as the fight or flight response, the sympathetic nervous system becomes the dominant part of the autonomic nervous system, and the adrenals, particularly the adrenal medulla, secretes adrenaline, adrenal hormones that boost the effect of the sympathetic nervous system and increase muscle tone and increase the heart rate, the respiration rate, and mobilize stores of energy as to be used as resources to fuel the increased activity. So it's an appropriate response under stress. And when it's repeated consistently over and over again, it's just like if you exercised your biceps, you build the muscle, and if you exercise the sympathetic nervous system and the adrenals, you build the adrenals. So the adrenal actually increases in size and puts out a stronger amount, a higher amount of adrenaline to boost the effect of the immune system.